Hello everyone, I am Taureor and welcome to my newest Hearts of Iron 4 video. Today we'll be playing as the Netherlands again. I did Netherlands lately, as you guys wanted to see Wilhelmina. However, almost as many of you wanted to see the Lead the Minor Democracies focus path. So it would be a waste to not explore that as well, since I haven't played it yet. Now, this focus will let us create a faction of minor democratic countries in Europe, like Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, Czechoslovakia, the Scandinavian countries, Yugoslavia, and I don't remember who else exactly. I think maybe Switzerland, Greece, Spain, maybe? I don't remember. A couple of them. We will see. And that is a foundation for a European Union. So our end goal for this campaign will be to create exactly that. The European Union, if we can. But I don't want to be too evil doing that, so if that's the case, we'll just settle on defeating fascism in Europe. We'll see how it goes. Of course, the Netherlands have a massive asset, which is the Dutch East Indies, which should make it all possible. Now, my entire strategy planned for this depends on the Germans attacking us. So I think I'm gonna leave historical focuses on. I do like them. I try to branch out into non-historical a little bit, but I really do like playing historical. But worry not, I'm gonna keep mixing the content up, so there's some random stuff as well. Just not today. Regular difficulty, Ironman mode, historical focuses, Netherlands. Let's go. Right, let's start with the focus tree. We're going to form the new government because we need to cave to the British and then do unity through democracy and lead the minor democracies, which we'll later use to create a faction of all the small democratic countries in Europe. Army. We start with a small army that we're going to change immediately. See, we're going to be using colonial units because the Dutch East Indies start with 1 million manpower, roughly. So we'll click this, subjects, Dutch East Indies, and they have two templates, the 18 width and the 6 width. Let's start with the 6 width and then we will be modifying it. Train a lot of that. Highest priority, deploy it in the Netherlands. Some of you told me in the comments that you can actually deploy them here, even though it doesn't highlight on the map like it does here. And it turns out it's true, so thank you for the information. Also, we will switch all the currently deployed troops to that colonial template to recover manpower and equipment. Once we get the army experience, I'll be modifying said template. Basic starting research, some civilian factories, infantry weapons and convoys. And let's go! Speed the game up. Let's make a spy agency. Spy agency is done. Localized training centers. Sadly, I had to terminate my steel trade for that because I only have 10 factories. And for some reason, I can't use the one from trade on it. Deploy troops. Rhineland, new government forms, and all that. Continue with Gateway to Europe. Oh, they decommissioned the small template. Localized training centers complete. Excellent. We're going to resume the steel trade and get ourselves a German spy. Keep deploying the troops. Gateway to Europe complete. Now we want to cave to the British, but first we need to spend some political power on it. So in the meantime, we shall abandon the gold standard. Hire the genial anti-revolutionary for political power and stability, and start placating the British. Do not worry about spending too much political power here, because you will get it all back. Eventually. Civil war in Spain. We have placated the British enough times, and right on time because I was a bit forgetful, but we still did not lose any days on that. We have at least 25 trade influence with the Brits, and 15 more than the Germans, which lets us cave to the British. Remember that this changes your trade law to limited exports, so if you want to do free trade, do it after you cave to the Brits. Now that we have caved to the British, we can go down this path here, uniting all the smaller democratic countries. Unity through democracy. Another German agent, please. And with that, we can start operations. Now, being democratic, we won't be able to do coalition governments, which is very unfortunate, but we can infiltrate them for more intel. Let's switch to free trade. Our command power game is quite pathetic, isn't it? It will get better. Now, lead the minor democracies. Full economy on the research. We've infiltrated the German army. Oh, even got some army experience for it. Lead the minor democracies is done, and now we can check which countries will be invited to our faction. If they have the modifier, see, Switzerland has it. Austria doesn't. Yugoslavia doesn't. I thought they would, but I guess they're not democratic. But Romania does, and that's better. So we'll get Romania, Czechoslovakia, Switzerland, Belgium, Luxembourg, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Ireland, and Spain. But Spain is currently in civil war, so that's not gonna do much. I guess we could try and invest in them, send them weapons and all that. That is a big investment. Anyways, let's form the Benelux, as in the faction of Benelux, with Belgium and Luxembourg. Now, I'm not sure this is necessary, probably not, but just in case, I'm going to improve relations with both Belgium and Luxembourg, as well as all the other countries that will be invited to our faction later. They already get a boost in opinion about us from this spirit. Now, I don't actually know if this matters for them joining the alliance. I'm doing it just in case it does. Let's not do Spain because we don't really care about Spain. This is going to consume a lot of political power, but it's fine. Now, if you dig into the game files, you can actually find out if what I'm doing with improving relations is necessary or not. It might be completely unnecessary, but I don't want to, dig into game files right now. It feels right to improve relations. Deploy troops, and since we do have the army experience, I'm going to modify this template to be a 10-width infantry template. I guess I could have kept the old one for deployment, but it doesn't matter that much. Infiltrate German civilian administration. Civil war escalates. I don't know if it's worth trying to save Spain. Alright, Benelux forms. Belgium and Luxembourg join us. Excellent. Also, the Allies form. Responsibility for our own defense. Now, with this decision, we could annex Belgium and Luxembourg. Are you doing your industrial efforts? You're not, which is silly. How about you? No, you're not doing them either. Well then, that's a bit of a waste, isn't it? But maybe if I delay annexing them by a little bit, they'll actually do those focuses, the extra factories, which would later become mine. At this point, it doesn't really matter when I annex them. I could do it a bit later. It's important that I do it before all the fighting, and that I leave myself enough time to reorganize and train the troops. Radio and the truck. Important research. Responsibility for our own defense is complete. Let's go towards inviting everyone else into our alliance. Wait a minute. Sweden, Czechoslovakia, Romania, and 5 others. I must have missed someone. No, I didn't miss anyone. Just miscalculated. Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Czechoslovakia, Romania, Switzerland, Ireland, Spain. Although Spain is not doing too well. Motorization and submarine effort. Of course, these are idiotic choices if you could be getting extra factories. But I'm still not annexing them because I have the Kritisjaren modifier, which makes me build stuff slower. And they don't, so I'm hoping they'll build up more factories on their own before being annexed. We can finally get an advisor. Infantry expert, please. That'll get us some army experience. Negative war support. Lessons from the Low Countries. Complete. Now, finally, we do foundations for the European Union. Once this forms, I will probably have to annex Luxembourg and Belgium, because otherwise I'll be under threat of being overthrown as the leader of the faction. Let's become the spy master. Once the faction grows, that should give me some extra spies. I guess I could also infiltrate the Germans a bit more. We have enough network to actually know what they're doing. Not a single focus taken, which I would care for. Same here. Well, no, I guess naval effort gives them 3 dockyards, which I will inherit, but I don't really care about dockyards. Alright, so what's going on? Czechoslovakia accepts, Romania accepts, these are the 2 most crucial. Switzerland, nice, Norway, Denmark, Ireland, Spain, Sweden, and we have the German cipher. Now, can I help Spain, or is it way too late for them? It's probably way too late for them. Also, there is not enough world tension to join the civil war, or do lend-lease or anything. So, goodbye Spain, I guess. Infantry upgrade, please. Now, we could get a war goal on Germany, but it will be better if we are in a defensive war against them. Let's do the continent's best and the brightest. This should put us in research collaboration with all our faction mates. European Union forms. Everyone joins it. Now, to realize European unity, I'll have to annex France, Germany and Italy, and Belgium and Luxembourg. This can be done. Sweden is close to getting leadership of our faction. Let's deploy some more troops. I'm surprised Czechoslovakia can't. Oh yeah, Czechoslovakia can almost do that too. Over 100 units deployed already. Let's see how much manpower we have left in our puppet. Not that much. New spy. Let's get an Italian and then a German again, I guess. Or maybe another Italian. I don't really know. Well, can I actually move troops to Czechoslovakia? Can I get through the strait to Romania? That's the question. Let's see. Can I do that? Are you in the port? I cannot do that. Perhaps Yugoslavia will give me military access later on. Or Poland. Wait a minute, Poland's going right-wing? Didn't I select historical? Never mind. Let's improve relations with Poland. And we'll send an agent for diplomatic pressure, so they should give us military access. Oh, destroyers effort in Belgium. How about Luxembourg? Doctrine effort. Yeah, those are pointless. I guess I'll just annex them. Propose Benelux unification. Come on, accept. Luxembourg accepts. How about you, Belgium? Belgium accepts federation. Excellent. Got some more core territory, which means more factories, more manpower, and I should have inherited all of their equipment. I hope that's the case. Now, all the newly acquired troops. Should I switch them to the colonial template as well? Yeah, we still have some manpower of that. Low Countries unite. 46 factories, 250,000 manpower. And more spies. Now, this German spy we got will be exerting diplomatic pressure on Poland. Maybe with that I can get military access from them. Oh no, I don't think we will. We'll be just on the cusp of that. Yeah, we'll see. I can never remember numbers like how much can a spy affect a decision and such. This we might use later. So let us overturn the military budget cuts. Now I can buy my steel from Czechoslovakia. That's good. Let's help our friends. Ooh, I drained all their manpower already. Well, they are on volunteer only, so I guess they can make more. Let's cancel some of the guys in production here and see. We don't want to drain all their manpower, because if we drain too much, the troops we deploy will also not have manpower. Is this sufficient? It's fine. Okay. Ah, this division will help us. We'll reduce it to a 10 width as well. Give it a discerning symbol. I don't know, whatever. A shark. And when out of... How do I make recommission? Here it is. We'll make some of those as well. I think I'll get plus 10 from opinion. Oh, actually, military access is not affected by diplomatic pressure. Really, why? Shouldn't it be? I thought military access would be affected by diplomatic pressure and thus allow me to get my troops into Czechoslovakia. I mean, maybe Czechoslovakia can handle it on their own, but it would be much better if I could help them. Spain was annexed. Oh, and we got a government in exile. Interesting. Nationalist victory in Spain. Sadly. Well, that's a pity I can't get access from Poland. I thought I would. I can at least get a non-aggression pact from them, now that I need to. How about Turkey? Are you willing to give me military access? No, you're not. How about joining my faction? No. Yeah, well, my diplomatic action in Poland was pointless. In that case, move to Germany. Let's get some more operations going. Infiltrate the Italians, please. Better guns, a bit ahead of time, but it's worth it. And we've overturned military budget cuts, which will let us appoint a new Supreme Commander, which should be quite helpful, actually. Bonuses to excavation from being in the research collaboration thingy. Let's check manpower in the Dutch East Indies. Yeah, until they go to limited conscription, I can't really drain more from them. Fortunately, I have some of my own as well. That's actually a lot of troops. We can create 2 army groups with that. Now, the problem is, I don't have enough generals for all this. They almost do, because we inherited the guys from Belgium and Luxembourg. Actually, did we inherit advisors as well? I don't think so. No, we didn't. Pity. Although, we could try and make some of them advisors, like the Field Marshal. Maybe that would be better than the new Supreme Commander. Let's promote Gottfried. He is a level 4 brilliant strategist. And then we'll either use MCL or the new Supreme Commander as the other Field Marshal. Now, I wonder, does adaptable work as a Field Marshal trait? No, I don't think so. Resistance to occupation. Oh, right, I did not set up oversight in occupied territories properly. Let's create a new template. Just 1 cavalry. And prioritize garrisons. Now, how many armies do we actually want to field? 2 full army groups seems like too much. Maybe it isn't. Anyways, 1 full army group will be guarding our border here. Do exercise, please. I don't even need to build forts. I could, but I don't need to. Let's build level 1s. With such huge amounts of troops, that's not really necessary. And I guess the rest should attack from Denmark, but Denmark can't really support a huge amount of troops. Now, my original plan was to bring like 2 or 3 armies to Czechoslovakia. That does not seem possible right now. Right, I'm gonna bring 2 armies to Denmark to give them good generals. Exercise everyone. I guess I could deploy a couple more and go to 8 full armies, because 2 full army groups is a bit much. Point new Supreme Commander complete. Let's modernize our equipment and maybe we can explore the secret staff talks before the fighting starts, although I'm not sure. Also, the Field Marshal. We'll put the defensive Field Marshal here and the offensive Field Marshal up here. Put 1 army in reserves to be sent to help someone. And this will do for now. General for you. We don't have one. Well, you're not on the front line, so it doesn't really matter that much. I guess I'll put this army on port guard duty then. Cypher's ready. We do have enough spy network in Germany to see what they're preparing. Is this Sudetenland time yet? Damn it. It is Sudetenland time, which means I was a bit late. I shouldn't have done the continent's best and brightest. And instead I should have raced for the secret staff talks, because these will no longer be useful once I'm at war, and they are very powerful. Well, 1 mistake you might not make if you're doing this strategy as well. Looks like we're going to war soon. So leave 1 agent in Italy and spread the Germans around so we have a very good coverage of our spy networks. Are we doing equipment? Almost fine. Now, Czechoslovakia is in a faction with us, so when the Germans demand Sudetenland, Czechoslovakia should try and defend. Of course, they could do a better job, like put some troops in these provinces. Still, the Germans should be stretched thin, having to fight Czechoslovakia, Switzerland, us, and Denmark at the same time. We'll see. I'll still do secret staff talks, because I'm not sure if they work if I am at war, I have to be at peace for this to work. And focus will cancel if requirements are not met, so that would be a waste of time. Let's not do that then. Pity. I'll prepare the inundation lines just in case we need to retreat, although it's probably not going to be useful. Limited conscription. Will we get to replace this guy? I don't think we will. Let's get the military theorist. Munich conference. Stuff's going down, alright. First let's do professional officer corps. Although army advisor cost 50%. Interesting. I can replace it later. This is very cheap for advisors. Yeah, Czechoslovakia must be defended. I will lose a lot of political power, but we will not abandon our allies. Yeah, I made a mistake. Made a mistake here. Should have gone with professional officer corps, because it also gives me command power, and command power is a big problem for us. Yeah, well, at least we'll get some more army experience with this. Stop your exercise, because you're about to go to war. Come on, Adolf, I dare you. Whoa, did they back down? They don't have a war goal on Czechoslovakia. How did that happen? Or will they get an event that starts the war? Something weird is happening here. Everything I know about the game tells me they should be attacking Czechoslovakia right now. Something has not gone according to plan. No matter, it's fine. They will go after... They're going after Lithuania now. I could guarantee their independence. Maybe with that we will get a war. That might be better to guarantee Poland instead. Oh, right, focus. Forgot to do focus. Then I will do the secret staff talks since I'm not at war. There's not enough world tension to guarantee Lithuania, which means they'll give up Memo. I'm not that eager for war, we can wait. So I'll try to guarantee Poland instead. They'll actually let me put this army over here and then quickly ferry them over to Poland with the fighting stars. Actually, I'm going to try and ferry 2 armies this way. German Reich claims Memel, and now there is enough world tension to guarantee the independence of Poland. Let's do so. Let's hire the army defense expert and not invest in Turkey. Expeditionary force. Actually, give me all of them. Make the better guns. Now, secret staff talks are complete. Let's do lessons from the last war, so we can get some doctrines going. Though I haven't chosen which doctrine to do. Maybe mass assault, haven't done that in a while. Not sure if I will be able to form the European Union after defending Poland, because they might take some German territory. And I really don't want to betray my allies. But we'll see. I don't have to do that. I don't have to form the European Union. Removing the threat of fascism will be sufficient. So about the secret staff talks. Oh no. See, the secret staff talks are absolutely wonderful, as you saw in the Wilhelmina video, for power leveling your doctrines. However, apparently now that I am in a different faction, I cannot do secret staff talks with the French or the British, which makes this focus absolutely useless. Well, you learn something new every day. At least it opened up the way to lessons from the last war. Are you all trained up? Yes, they are all trained up and they're all equipped. Excellent. Maybe I should go to 2 full army groups. I'm not missing that much. Just 40 units. Yes, infiltrate the Italian Navy. I'm sending Germans on an Italian mission, but it will be fine. Switzerland will be in a very bad position. Sandwiched between Germany and Italy. They have good terrain, but they won't be able to defend for long. Appoint pro-allied government. Will this pull them out of my faction? Oh, it will. Only if they take the decision. That would be very unfortunate. I am relying on Romania. Give me garrison support. Do I get to keep that manpower? Lessons from the last war complete. Excellent. Let's get our best defense focus, because we might need to attack the Brits. I'm going to replace relief of command with professional officer corps. I wanted the extra command power. And let's go into mass assault, because I haven't done that for a while. Let's get all our navy in here. Saxon, Mr. Italy, Molotov-Ribbentrop. Why can't I go to the Black Sea? I don't have military access through the Brits, and I can go through the Suez Canal. So why not Istanbul? Ah, the research boost is pretty nice. Germany is doing Danzig War, and we have guaranteed Poland, so we are about to go to war. Deploying troops, and with these we'll have 2 full army groups. Can we do that in time? Yes, we can. Quick check on the Dutch East Indies. Still volunteer only. That is disappointing. Anyways, you guys go to Sweden, and from there you'll move to Poland and Czechoslovakia, if you can sail fast enough. Also, I need way more command power. I don't need the extra force from these. Time to continue the public works then. Everyone trained up except for the new deployed troops. Everyone unbalanced, and it should be fine. The Germans will definitely be stretched too thin. Now I could attack them, but if I don't, I will lose this negative modifier if we are in a defensive war, and it is pretty bad. I will go with best of the best now, because I want to recruit some new generals, and they will be level 3 if I do it with that modifier. Now I'll need way more command power for that, but when we're in a defensive war, our war support should be a lot better. It would be nice to to get rid of Dirk as well. Poland refuses, Italy pursues. Italy joins Axis, and where is the war? And the Germans have attacked, and we immediately accept their call to arms. We can invite Poland to our faction. They're also guaranteed by the Brits. Have the Brits accepted? They have. Should I get Poland in my faction? Yeah, I probably should. Should I let them go into the Allies? Now let's get them into my faction and call everyone except for the Dutch East Indies. To arms, everyone. Alright, Czechoslovakia has been called in. Just Czechoslovakia? What about the others? You cannot call on allies when you're not the leader, but I am the leader. Maybe they're still considering my proposal. Anyways, my armies from up here need to be transported. You secure the Polish border with Germany. You secure the Königsberg area. Actually attack into the Königsberg area. Sadly, they don't have a general, so maybe I should do it the other way around. No, I'll get them a general soon. You guys go to Czechoslovakia and you do the same thing. Now, is France involved in this yet? No, but they shouldn't be soon, and when they are, I could send an army to Switzerland. Now, let's focus on Czechoslovakia and Poland. We can retake Switzerland later if it's necessary. Right, everyone, sail. When the Germans stop their attack, I should probably push back. As you can see, they are stretched rather thin. Also, it is now time to activate my ciphers against Germany. Should we do Italy as well? Well, Switzerland is fighting Italy. That will help them a little bit, so let's do both. Have my troops arrived? They are arriving. Excellent. Time to activate my troops in the Benelux as well as Denmark. This is going even better than I expected it to go, and I did expect it to go well. France has finally been called in. Looks like Switzerland might get capitulated, but hopefully France will help them. Ireland wants to send stuff. UK access. No, I don't think so. But I will gladly get access from France. We can use it later. Alright. This is good. My troops in position yet? Many of them are. You know what? I'm just going to try and activate everything. Although without generals, they're not going to do much. Let's activate the ones in Poland. And you guys get well in position first. And now I can activate them too. Aggressive assaulter. Yeah, see, command power is a real problem for me. Still can't do war economy. This leader is terrible. Well, let's do some more propaganda. Maybe then we'll be able to. And switch to extensive conscription. Can Switzerland survive this long enough? I do hope so. We're going very quickly into Germany, so everything should be alright. See how well it goes when you work together and not succumb to fear. Honestly, this is much better than I expected it to be. Our only real problem here is the command power. Let's get pocket defense. Offensive doctrine for the field marshal. What is my participation? 61%. Nice. Do some more public works, because we have nothing better to do. Now, the problem is, if Poland takes some German land, I won't be able to create a European Union without betraying Poland. And if you betray Poland, well, what's the point? Construction 3. Let's work on the best gun. It is ahead of time, but it is worth it. Although first, let's see if we can get a focus bonus from something. It doesn't look like it. I could have waited for this and used it on the best guns. That would have been good. And honestly, that's too long to wait. Let's not. Support weapons 3 instead. And these? Yes. This is going surprisingly well. I know I'm repeating myself. Here, we haven't even lost that many troops. And we've almost connected to Czechoslovakia. Now, if you can prevent Poland from taking anything, which will not be that easy, but if we could, then I can turn against the Allies and still do the European Union. Now, of course, we didn't have to protect Poland. We could have waited for the Germans to attack us, or we could have let Poland join the Allies instead. But it just did not feel right. Defense in depth, please. Germany has capitulated, giving us access to 50% of its stockpiled equipment. Thank you. Thank you, Germany. Now, Poland, would you like to give me control of German territories? Do they control anything? Yes, they do. You'll give me 1. Alright, 1 is good enough. How about you, Czechoslovakia? Don't really need Austria, I think. This will do. More territory for me. Guess I could use these guys to root out resistance. It will consume less of my resources. Should I get work conditions? No, I should get war economy. Finally. Right, now it is time to beat up Italy. Don't attack from French territory, just from our own. Go. You guys finish off Königsberg. Are you in garrisons? Well enough. Our troops are on their way. France is helping a little bit. 53%. I don't think I can stop Poland and Czechoslovakia from taking anything. But if I can, we can proceed to do the European Union. Let's do operational reserves. 10% HP is actually quite significant. Advanced computing machine. Ahead of time by a whole lot, but also worth it. And continue down this path that will recover economy. Once we've dealt with the Germans, I suppose. And this is normally paired with relentless assault, but I chose it for the hit points. You guys ready? Almost. Getting some nice industry from those Germans. Let's use that to boost our own. People's Army. The Dutch East Indies want to join the war. I don't really want to involve them. I guess... Do we care? Sure, you can join. All of this is going to Czechoslovakia. Perhaps I can ask them for territory right before the Italians capitulate. It'll make things a bit easier in the peace conference. Well, that was very easy, wasn't it? See, if only we had all banded together against the German threat. Right, almost there. So, Czechoslovakia, would you like to give me some more territory? You would? Right, give me what used to be German. Memo still standing, seriously. Switzerland, do you want to give me stuff as well? You do? Right, I should control a lot of territory in a moment. So nice. And we even have the garrisons to support it. Now, there's a lot of troops here, and they're not doing that much. Everyone just attack them, and do not stop. Expeditionary forces don't really need them, thank you. Italy should be capitulating very soon. Soviet Union is just fighting against Poland, really? In only 45 days. Well, that changes my plans a little bit. Send some troops over to the Soviet border. I can finally afford a new commander. I'll deal with Mammal quickly. And there comes the peace conference. Okay, cool. Now, can I actually take territories in a way that will prevent Poland and Czechoslovakia from taking some? It's not likely, but it's... Nope. Czechoslovakia is probably going to take something down here. Oh, Italy. Don't really want to take Italy, but I could use their navy. I cannot satellite them. I could satellite other countries out of them. Also, do I need Königsberg for the European Union? I checked, I do need Königsberg for that. However, if I wanted to use the Italian fleet as my own, I could give them territory in Africa, satellite them with that. It's not perfect, but it is something. Supervised state is not really a puppet, but they will go to war on my side, and using that to have their navy on my side, well, it does have some value. And if it can be done so cheaply, why not? I need to choose something even cheaper. I can give them a port later, and they can just use my territory as a port. Tripolitania will be excellent, because I want to take all these, but I'm on the cusp of not being able to. Perhaps this way. Alright, this will have to do for round one. Did anyone take anything? No, and I cannot take anything either. Well, I could take one bit, but that's not enough. Let's pass once. Okay, looks good. Not good enough. Let's pass again. Alright. This will actually cut Czechoslovakia off, so maybe I can take all of Germany, because Poland is already cut off. They could still take a coastal province. I'm not expecting them to, but they could. Turn to turn. Austria has been released in Italy as a subject of France. So if we go to war against France, we still get that. Let's pass. Eritrea, Albania. We need Albania for the European Union? I don't think so. Should be okay. Alright, as much as we can take for this round. Ethiopia, and they took Zara for themselves. That's fine. Pass. Did they take the same state 4 times? Will I actually be able to take Germany? Well, probably without Württemberg and Mossland, but take as much as I can. Pass. And pass. And pass. Pass. And pass. I'm waiting for them to take something. But maybe they won't if I have enough score. Maybe if I pass enough times, I'll just be able to take everything. Just a couple more. About now. Okay, looking good. Maybe they just did not have anything else they wanted. I got almost everything I needed from Italy. That's actually a very good turn of events. Let's be happy with it. France took 1 state. UK took 1 state. They have released a couple of countries, and I made a satellite Italy that has nothing left. But they do have their navy left, and they can help me if it's necessary. Now this is excellent, and I can still do the European Union if I choose to, because we don't need to betray any of our allies to do it. Austria is a subject of France and part of the allies, so all we need to do is attack the UK, but the Soviet Union is getting ready to attack Poland. You know what, that can wait. I should just attack the UK quickly, and we can take out the Soviets later. Now I have military access to France. France is not very tough if you're attacking from over here, but if you're attacking from within France, it's even easier. So you guys get over there. This entire army group. Now this one will do quick naval invasions of Britain. Everyone go here very quickly. Who's the closest? Doesn't matter. Who's the highest level? General. Level 3. Now the Brits were fighting in Europe, so their troops are probably not at home. Let's do a quick plan of a naval invasion of Britain. I'm going to assume they did something to deserve it. Oh yeah, they refused the secret staff talks with me. That is enough of a reason, isn't it? Our naval invasion capacity is 10, which is more than enough. All we need is an actual foothold on the British Isles, and then they'll fall. Now the problem is we won't actually be able to get their dominions if we attack like this, because they will not be involved in the fighting. But that's a minor concern. Of course it would be nice to get Canada and such, but if we can't, oh well, we're coming for a European Union. You guys will take this bit. It's important to my plans. And then you can rejoin the main army. Also, Can I follow the commander? No, I cannot. Please go quickly. Very, very quickly. Now, these guys are far away, which is probably a bit of an issue. I need to do this as quickly as possible. Why are you not using... I told you to go quickly. God damn it. I should probably use a different group. Someone who gets there faster. And again, it's only been 2 days. Maybe they can get there in time. After I tell them to speed it up multiple times. Hurry it up, guys. 3, 2, 1 day left. Eritrea joined allies. Well, we could have done it a bit faster if I used the different armies, but this should still work out. Do I have any fleet commanders? I do. Excellent. You guys, support the naval invasions. Naval invasions are ready to go. Let us immediately attack Britain. Whoa, I made a mistake, didn't I? Didn't actually put troops on the border here. So the French could go into my territory. No, the French are going to capitulate immediately because of their disjointed government modifier, and they have foolishly given me military access, so my troops are pretending to walk through French territory when they're really getting ready for their attack. I haven't been using all the 66 much lately, at least not offensively, because many of you complain about it being unrealistic and stuff like that, but it actually has historical precedence. It has happened. Like there was this clan in Scotland, I don't remember the details, but I think it was either another clan or the English who invoked their hospitality and were guests, and then at night, I think it was the English, but correct me if I'm wrong, and then the English army at night just slaughtered the entire clan. And that's exactly what we're doing in France. So, let's declare war on the British. I'm going to call my allies. They might not accept the call to arms. Well, Italy does. And launch the naval invasions. Did you launch? Damn it, they didn't launch. Well, that's a bit of a problem, because without the naval invasion, I can't do anything. Are the others going to join me? Not likely. Well, Italy did. Maybe Italy can send their fleet here. Can I command them to do so? Well, maybe once I deal with the French. Hey, French, want to join? My troops... Canada has been called in. My troops are fighting British troops in France. France itself has not joined yet. What's the navy? Naval supremacy is very low. I do have some dockyards. I guess I'll make some marines. It's not going to do much now. I guess I was a bit late with the attack. Well, we should have done that the moment Italy capitulated. But we can still make this happen. First, let's beat up France. France has been called in, and France is gonna get killed in a moment, because they have a very low surrender threshold, and when they are beaten, I don't know how many ships France has around here, but if I have supremacy over the entire area here, I could theoretically launch naval invasions up there as well. Maybe the Brits don't have such supremacy here. Let's check. No, it doesn't look like it. I could go to Ireland, I guess, but that's not gonna do much. Well, let's beat up France and hope I get my chance to navally invade. And France has capitulated. That was very easy because France has the disjointed government modifier. And now we can finish off the British troops here. There's not many. Does anyone want to join now? Call to arms. No, because... democracy. Can I use spies to influence the call to arms decision? Oh, Poland, Czechoslovakia, Romania, Switzerland, and Sweden actually want to join. Excellent. Well, maybe the Scandinavian fleets, which are quite sizable, will be enough to secure a victory. Okay, who has not joined yet? Denmark, Norway, and Ireland have not joined. Let's see if my spies can convince them. Not really counting on it. Who knows, maybe. Yeah, I messed up with the naval invasion, but it can still happen. Let's monitor it. 19.1 supremacy, and it's getting lower. I could try send my ships elsewhere. I want you to not engage. Can we do that? Probably not. Austria has capitulated. Excellent. I needed that as well. Oh, do I actually need Britain for this? I don't think I do. Yeah, I just need French and Italian states. Oh, before this becomes a problem, let's very, very quickly go here. Maybe you're in the port. Go quickly. Do I need Zara? I'm not sure. But I probably do, so we will need a naval invasion down there. I guess I don't have to beat up Britain. Norway and Denmark could really help me out here. Well, why are you engaging? Run away. Stop. Go home. Disengage. Disengage, everyone. Alright, and so this naval invasion is not gonna work, most likely. It's not that important, because I don't actually need to take Britain for this to work. No, I need to take Britain to end the war, but not to form the European Union. Now, the Navy. Do I still have surviving Navy? Right, let's abandon the English Channel for now. Please relocate here. Can you please disengage and relocate? Disengage. Keep disengaging. Keep disengaging. No need to fight. Alright, can I merge you into one navy, please? Right, repairing in Holland. That's fine. Relocate here, please. Why are you not relocating? Docked. Are you so damaged you can't move? Don't repair. Don't engage. Move here, please. Why Why can't I move you? Is this blockaded or something? Okay, you can go here. Is that because of Gibraltar? Might be. No, no matter. I can just deploy new ships there. Because I am building them, just make sure the new ones are deployed. Down here. It won't take too long. Ah, we have landed. Excellent. The French fleet is still in here. A new spy, a Brit. So Ireland, do you want to join? No. And the diplomatic influence seems to not be doing anything. Unfortunate. You be aggressive. Ah, and the ship has been deployed. Excellent. Support this naval invasion. Go. Ah, wonderful. Zara is mine. So what else do I need for the European Union? All the French states, which means this. Go. Ireland has joined. Nice. And the Soviet Union declared war on Poland, which I'm going to ignore for now. We'll save you Poland, just not at the moment. Can I push through here? Well, I can... Oh, what is this? A naval invasion? Really? No, they're just going to Ireland. Patriotic speech, please. Also, can I get some more war support? Let's check naval supremacy. Enemy supremacy, very high. Although, around here it isn't. Perhaps I could invade from Ireland. But let's do the European Union thing first. This is promising. And we are across. Can I create the European Union now? I should be able to. Yes, I can. Excellent. Gain cores on all French, Italian, German, Belgian, and Dutch states. That's a lot of cores. That's a lot of factories and a lot of manpower. Let's see it. European Union. And then pause for a bit. 3 million manpower. Unification of Europe is happening. And 3,500 factories. Excellent. Now all we need to do is outproduce the Brits so we can have enough ships to invade them. I'm doing submarines because you can make a lot of them cheaply. And we do have enough dockyards to do it, I think. And if not, just fighters might be enough. So, Britain, what to do with you? Oh right, I'm deploying the ships in the Mediterranean, which is not a good choice anymore. Just get everyone here. What's this fleet called? Under the Boot 5. Oh, fine, that's okay. Just deploy into an existing blue fleet. Let's make a lot of those submarines. And they might be enough for a strike. Now all I need is a foothold in Britain. I'm going to send an army over to Ireland. Maybe this one. There's some perils on the way. Oh, don't worry about that. And I'm going to send another army over to Norway. And then I'll prepare naval invasions from all sides, and if they falter for a moment in defending one of these, we'll get them. I'm really hoping for Italy to do something, but it turns out I made a mistake, and their fleet is probably trapped in the Mediterranean. Yep, looks like it. God damn it. Oh, could I take Gibraltar? I could if I got through Spain, which I can't do. Damn it. Where are you going? Free France still exists. How? Free France still exists and is at war with us. Thought I annexed them. Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter. You guys survived. Excellent. Right, the Soviet Union. You guys are okay. Looks like the Ireland side is the least defended. It does fluctuate. Let's see. Get these orders activated. Are you doing with the submarine production? Well enough. Now, can I relocate you outside? Yeah, probably not. So it looks like Gibraltar is the problem. Now, can I possibly navally invade Gibraltar? Probably not, but if I do, the Italian ships will be free to leave. Let's try. Oh, call to arms. No, I don't really want to fight the Soviets right now. You guys handle them, I will kill them later. So, could I maybe get some more war support? There is an enemy fleet presence here, so it's likely not going to work. But maybe the Italians will help sufficiently. Oh, Italy is a government in exile now. Right, because I put them in Africa. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. Wish I could just control their ships. That would make it so much easier. You guys ready? Let's see. How much supremacy will I have if I do naval invasion support for these two? Friendly supremacy 0. Friendly supremacy 4,000. Alright, so I have 4,000. It's not too bad. Actually, I can wait a bit and I'll produce enough ships to have sufficient supremacy. Or is it 4,000 due to the Scandinavians? It is. Okay, let's quickly put them on naval invasion support here and see how much supremacy I'll have. Do they need orders to engage? Probably do. Okay, if I put them to engage only at low risk, 18%. I have 2,800 with these, which is insufficient right now, but we can make it better. Just need to finish before the Americans join. Now, if the Scandinavians were to help, that's a different story. They have nice fleets, just don't want to help, apparently. How do I convince Italy to help me? Well, if I put you on naval support here, will Italy help? I'm going to risk it. Come on, Italy. Now, if Italy comes, which they probably won't, that would be enough for the invasion. So, yeah. Wait a minute, how did the Swedish fleet get out of here? Can I actually get through? How did the Swedish get through here? How did they do it? Permission type enemy current. Wait a minute, it says submarines can pass. This is a submarine. Okay, don't engage. Try to pass through here. There's Brits in my territory. That's unfortunate, I missed it. But we'll kill them very quickly. Go do that. I guess I could garrison all the ports, but I'll just play whack-a-mole with them. There is some friendly supremacy here. who is going in and helping us here? And they're getting killed. Poland! Yay, Poland! There is some friendly supremacy here, although it still is insufficient, and even if it was, it did not assign enough troops to this naval invasion. You know what I should do? I should research better naval invasions. I'm gonna have the slot in a moment. I guess I could also bomb their troops with planes. Let's maybe research better naval invasions, naval bombers, and better fighters, and just destroy them that way. I was expecting this invasion to be much easier. I mean, we can do it, just it's gonna take some time. If all else fails, I can just outproduce them. Oh, there was a moment. Enemy supremacy went down to 1000 for a moment here. That would have been enough to launch an invasion. It is gonna be fluctuating like this, but I was too late. So, Norway, would you like to help me? Attacking from the North Sea seems the most promising. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Even in this path, I can actually replace the defeated government. Nice. Oh, we actually have supremacy down here, do we? Looks like we do. And we even launched a naval invasion, but it failed. Okay, so since we can have supremacy there, we should make use of that. Okay, so I do have almost sufficient friendly supremacy down here. You guys ready for the invasion? Yeah. I did deploy a couple of submarines here, so you guys help with this. And we might actually take Gibraltar. How many of you? 2 divisions. Doesn't look like we'll make it, but I need to get some marines involved. Or just wait for a better naval invasion option. Replace the defeatist minister is much better. Let's switch some of these guys to marines. Whoops, something went terribly wrong and they're dead. I wanted to switch some troops to marines, but they just died for some reason. Right, let's not do that again. Making dockyards, making dockyards. Ah, we've taken Gibraltar, excellent. Does that mean the Italian fleet will finally leave the Mediterranean and help me? Probably not, but one can hope. Here comes the Italian fleet. Okay, this is excellent. They're going to Ireland. Maybe I can make this happen. Stop your orders. They're not necessary anymore. We'll invade from Ireland. As the Italian fleet is here, it might just work. Take Liverpool, port next to Glasgow, and here next to the other port, which you might be able to get, Cardiff and Bristol. That's 5, and another 5 will land next to these to supplement the naval invasions. Liverpool will likely be defended, so let's maybe focus on Cardiff and Bristol more. Right, this should suffice. Can the Italian Navy help? I mean, it can. Will it? Come on, guys. Why are you here? Well, there's 24 Italian ships here, and I have how many? 32 submarines of mine, which are probably insufficient. Don't repair, do not engage. I don't know if you can do silent running or something like that. Relocate over to Belfast. Can you do that without being caught? 35 when you leave. 31 arrived. Well, that was costly, wasn't it? So if I were to send you here, that's 3,500 supremacy. Still insufficient unless the Italians help. Do we want to try that? I think we should. Come on, Italians. Help me. I need to switch to limited exports because of steel. Well, actually, export focus would be sufficient. Well, is this going to work or not? Well, eventually. In the meantime, whack-a-mole with naval invasions. But it's fine. Come on, Italian fleet. Yes, another Italian fleet coming to reinforce us. And battle landing craft have been researched, which means I can send lots more troops. Send some planes to help, which is still insufficient. Illy, what you doing? So anyway, now that I have a better naval invasion technology, I can just send the rest of you on a single naval invasion, supported by this entire army here. From Dublin to Cardiff. 94 days to prepare. Well, a bit much, I guess. 42 days to prepare. I'll probably have that because we'll need to wait until our navy builds up anyway. It's a pity that democracies don't have normal puppets. If I made, annexable puppets, disengage. If I annexed Italy, I could just have this fleet and use it. But my supremacy is slowly growing. We'll get there eventually. Especially since I'm building dockyards everywhere just to get that. Also, some planes and missions can help deal with the ships. Yugoslavia joined the Chinese United Front because Japan attacked Yugoslavia. Why did Japan attack Yugoslavia? No idea. Oh, this is actually getting better. My naval bombers are doing a good enough job, it seems. UK has decrypted our cipher, and I forgot to do the same to them. Well, they strengthened their navy here. Perhaps we should reconsider the avenue of attack. Or maybe it's just because the troops were going there. The Italians aren't actually doing anything. Well, that's disappointing. Oh, that's why they're trying to invade Ireland. That's why. Have more ships here. Looks like I might possibly be able to invade from the North Sea, if not from here. Oh, almost there. Come on, repair some of your ships or something. 49.4%, almost there. Yes, naval invasions are launching. They're defended, but I'm sending lots of troops. At least some of them should succeed. We have landed. Help the assault on Bristol and Cardiff. Looks like we will land in Cardiff, probably. Help these guys out. Oh, perhaps you can get this port. Can I get Cardiff? Are we going to fail? Do I still have naval supremacy, though? Not really. Well, I was hoping that at least some of it would be undefended. More naval bombers, please. Looks like they've concentrated their fleet quite heavily. Also, looks like I'm going to fail with this naval invasion. Which is a pity. Why is this Italian fleet just sitting here? This is what I'm most disappointed in. I can invite the United States into my faction. Yes! yes, please. I'm not sure how or why, but yes. Please join my war against the Brits. You don't want to because... dangerous borders. Also don't want to be called into an offensive war. Maybe one of my other friends here will convince you. Alright, we're going to use floating harbors. I have not used them before. Doesn't seem like I have a choice. Whoa! There was a moment of naval supremacy. I just missed it. There is some friendly supremacy. The Italians are doing something. Alright. You do it. Come on. Can we do it? Yes, we can. I mean, if we succeed this time. But some of the invasions are launching again. Philippines are a government in exile. We don't really care about those floating harbors. There's still a while until they're ready. Perhaps I can get Plymouth. Just one port wins me the war. Not all the naval invasions were ready, but looks like this might actually be sufficient. We'll see, though. We'll see. But the attack on Cardiff is looking promising. Can we actually get it? Yes, we can. Alright, Britain. Oh, you've invaded me again. Doesn't really matter. This is all my core territory. This is just a minor inconvenience. Yeah, I forgot about the Soviet threat. We'll deal with that soon. Don't worry. Now, time to destroy the Brits. They are most certainly not ready. And everyone from Ireland, you are no longer needed there. Sail quickly and destroy my enemies for me. Wartime exception. Stability. We do have healthy democratic support. Stability is fine. We'll hold the elections anyway. Okay, we are in Britain. Let's send another army. Get those Brits taken care of. Yay, take London. Czechoslovakia. Oh, against Hungary. Yeah, I already sent troops in case Hungary attacks. Japan? Wait, did Japan join the Allies? No, as our enemy. Japan attacked France. Oh, that's actually good for me, you know? Because I won't have to deal with the Raj, which for some reason might be considered a great power, which is bullshit. Japan can just do it for me. Hey Japan, since we are at war with the same people, are they at war with the United States? I am allied with the United States. They're at war with almost everybody from my faction except for me. And they're asking me for docking rights. Okay, this is a bit crazy. Let's not overthink this. Just do our job. Deal with the Brits. Hungary declared war on Czechoslovakia. Alright, I would like to join your war, but just the one with Hungary. Oh, I can actually justify a war goal on them. I mean, Czechoslovakia can beat them, but why not? I'll justify. Oh, they have joined the Allies. Then I no longer need to justify, and my troops will kill them. Now, Britain, would you like to surrender already? I think it's about time. Let's finish off the doctrine tree. But, yeah, mass assault is not as good as some other ones. Should have gone with superior firepower instead. For Warsaw. Sorry, I just can't get involved with the Soviet Union right now. The United Kingdom has finally capitulated. Now, can I have a peace conference, please? No. Apparently, I need to capitulate the British Raj for that. But that is simply preposterous. British Raj is not a great power. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to fight them, because I don't want to. We have realized our goal a while ago, but I wanted to beat up the Brits. To have a clean slate on that. So, what's next? Well, it would be nice to repel the Soviets, and we certainly do have the capabilities. So what we should do is leave a token force to guard the ports in Britain and down here, and then send all our troops to the Soviet front. But since Poland and Romania have held them off for so long without my help, I am very confident that I can crush the Soviets with our current might, with 7 million manpower and over 400 factories. Also, we have the United States in our faction. Cool. But with that, I'm going to end here, because my initial goal was just to form the European Union, not conquer the world. Wanted a shorter video, since some of you seem to dislike the videos being 2 hours long. Anyways, let me know how you like it. It was a bit chaotic, wasn't it? Maybe I should have had a better plan, or defeated the Soviet Union before engaging France and Britain. Then we would have all the Soviet resources as well. Still, we did achieve our goal, and I'm confident that going forward we would beat the Soviets. And then we can engage Japan, because they're at war with our allies, or cut through here to the British Raj somehow, or just use naval invasions. If our naval invasions manage to take out Britain without a surprise attack, then they can take out anyone. Also, we have the United States on our side. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. Goodbye.